Hey, what's going on, Facebook? I'm back. With another live. This time it will be an interview with Mr. D. Duncan from Pundix. We're waiting for him to come on. This is going to be a marathon day. Earlier today, I went live talking about what's it called? Couldn't even think. Oh, Mimblewimble and Green. And right now, I'm about to do a wonderful interview with my man D. Duncan from Pundix. So if you would do me a favor, share this. I am live right now from the wonderful Base 110 here in Lexington, Kentucky, 110 Vine Street. If you need a co-working space, if you're in need of a place to come and mingle with people who are just like you, working really hard, a place to get away from your house, come on down here to Base 110. I'm in the beautiful Base 110 studios right now. What's going on, D. Duncan? How you doing, man?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, man.
Oh, don't do that, man. That's my man and my song right there, man. Won't you my neighbor? How you doing? Hey, everybody, do me a favor, y'all. Share this video everywhere you possibly can. Share it to Koinda. Share it everywhere. This gentleman has wonderful technology and a great story. So make sure you share this everywhere, man. But yeah, it's a wonderful day, D.
Wonderful.
It's a wonderful, wonderful day, D.
Indeed.
So good seeing you. Good seeing you. You always give one of
Likewise.
the best smiles on the internet. So it's always good seeing a happy brother on here, man.
Hey, man, God is good, and we just are very appreciative about life, man. That's just where I come from, being from the South. So,
Yeah, yeah. That's what's up.
yeah.
Where you from, man? Where you from? Tell the folks where you
I
from. Introduce
I
yourself, D.
Great. Yeah, I grew up in Georgia, man. I grew up in the great state of Georgia. I have family in Atlanta. I moved to California from Atlanta back in '01, '02, somewhere in there, and I've been out here in Cali since. So, been traveled the world since I left Georgia, and man, I'm doing we doing things out here in these streets.
Yeah, man. I see. Yeah, give everybody. So
Yeah.
the gentleman's name is D. Duncan. He is.
Yes.
He is. I don't know what your title is. Here, you explain it. Tell people who you are and who you with, man. Who you with?
All right. So my title is the an international distributor for Pundix, and what Pundix is a blockchain company that has point of sale devices like this. And what this device does is allow businesses to accept cryptocurrency as a form of payment. We're talking Bitcoin, we're talking Ethereum, Binance Coin, and Pundi Coin, and soon to be some very other reputable coins. Okay. Uh, my role is to help expansion in the United States
Mm-hmm.
and Africa. So those are my two responsibilities with the company is help distribute point of sales devices in both of those areas.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So,
Yeah.
quick things. So, hi everyone. What's going on, Tim? What's going on, Charlene? Um, how did you get involved with Pundix? I always say it wrong. Pundix. How did you get involved with Pundix? Where did you get interested in working with a blockchain company?
Well, I took a trip to Kampala, Uganda last year, and I was at the first African blockchain conference in Africa. It was last year in May in Kampala. And while I was there, I met some key people. I got a chance to meet CZ from Binance. And while a bunch of those series of talks and stuff were going on, I got a real sense and pulse of what remittance was like in Africa and how difficult it was for if you have somebody that lives in Kenya, neighboring country, to send money to Kenya from Uganda, it costs crazy amounts of money, right?
Right.
And so one night, one of my brothers, Stewart, he took me to a meeting. It was an after hours meeting with BitPesa, the heads of BitPesa there in Uganda. Packed room, standing room only. And we stayed there for like 4 hours answering
Mm.
questions about remittances. So from that point, I realized, okay, there is a real use case for cross-border transactions, right? And so fast forward 3 months later, I get a phone call saying, "Hey, you need to check out um, Pundix as a coin." I said, "Okay," and I read the white paper, and then I started reading the names that was associated with it, and I just started following them. I bought some, and I just started following them. And as I noticed, that there was momentum starting to build with this company, and I'm like, "Whoa!" And the next thing I know, they go and hire David Ben Kay, which is the general counsel, former general counsel for Microsoft China, and he was a board member for the Ethereum program. And
Okay.
so when I saw that, I was like, okay, now we starting to, we starting to get for real, for real. And then next thing I know, they hire Vic Thom from Bank of America Merrill Lynch as the chief operating officer for Bank of America Merrill Lynch. So
Mhm.
when I see people starting to onboard Pundi I'm like, I'm starting to do videos, telling people about Pundix and how great the company is. And then next thing you know, we have Ultra Taiwan, where there's over 30,000 people at a Coachella-like event using Pundix to buy merchandise, food, and drinks. And that was the only way that could do commerce there, was through this device. And it
Right.
went off without any hitches. Everything worked. 30,000 people in attendance using the device and going to the music festival. That's when I knew, I said, okay, I really want to turn up and just help these people out. So I just reached out to them. They started monitoring my activity, and here we are today.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to look to see if there's any. I'm trying to look to see if there's any questions, because that's really cool, man. To see how
Yeah,
you went and saw on boots on the ground, right? Boots on
yeah.
the ground. You saw what was
Boots
going
on the
on,
ground.
right?
I did. I
And
did.
and
Yeah.
seeing that, you saw an opportunity, right? Like you saw an
Yeah.
opportunity in that, and so you jumped on it. So here's the
I
question:
jumped on it.
so when you saw them at this Coachella type event, were they using cryptocurrencies or were they using their standard government fiat currency? And
Crypto, bro.
is that the benefit of using a Pundix is because you can use crypto, you can use whatever types of money you want to. Is that the benefit of it?
So that's the benefit of the device. Yes, the device is set up to accept crypto as a form of payment. Also, they right now the device itself is set up to accept Visa and Mastercard.
Got you.
But we also know how they work. So the legal department is working with them to get this approved to where they can turn on the Visa and Mastercard switch on the device to accept cryptocurrency. But
Got
as is, you can accept cash, and what happens is you load your crypto on Pundi's debit card. It's its own card with NFC technology. So I literally tap the device, pay for what I want, tap the device, and the crypto is loaded on here, and it has a wallet address.
got you. Got you. So it
So very, very easy.
so it basically creates a wallet for all of the different coins that it uses. It's I guess it's like the physical um version of maybe like a uphold, so to speak. You know how uphold has.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
And you see that represented when you download X Wallet on your Android phone.
Yeah.
If you have an Android phone, or if you have an iPhone, you can download the X Wallet, and you'll see the cards just like on Uphold. And so I've already contacted the development team and said, hey, it would be so sweet if inside of the app you can go from Bitcoin to Ethereum, from Ethereum to Binance, and all the other coins that you guys are going to go inside the app. So literally, they're working on that right
Right.
now.
What they need to be working on is getting them CJs on that bad boy. That's what they need to be working on.
We coming. We
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
I already told them about you.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. You told them about us because you're Koindan too. So again, people that
Yeah.
coming in late, this is my man D Duncan. He's a fellow Koindan. We knocked the war off. We in the new year, so it's the K to the O to the I to the N to the D to the A to the N, Koindans. So yeah, this is D Duncan. He is with Pundix, excuse me, and it basically is a point of exchange. You know, I say it wrong every time. but
It's all good.
it's a point of sale platform for fiat and cryptocurrencies that vendors can use in their shops to immediately get themselves up to speed on cryptocurrency. And D is the actual international distributor for those. So if anybody is looking to accept cryptocurrency at their shop, at their local shop, holla at my man D.
Yes, sir. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You know, I want to address something really quick, okay? We have an opportunity as a people to be ahead of the curve when it comes to technology right now. Okay? When I say ahead, right now at this very moment, there's only 40,000 people in the world holding Pundix. 40,000. Pundix has relationships with American Chamber of Commerce in Korea. From that one relationship, you have companies like Nike, Starbucks, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Walmart, um, uh, Procter and Gamble, right? You have these Fortune 100 companies that are associated with the American Chamber of Commerce. They're already coming together to try to formalize ways to utilize Pundi X's technology. Okay, the coin is only less than a penny right now. In 2 years, it's not going to be worth a penny. It's going to be worth, I believe, several dollars. You know, so I want to encourage our community to really consider getting ahead of technology instead of being behind on technology. We don't want to see Pundix become the next Ethereum or Bitcoin, where it's worth thousands of dollars in a couple of years, and we had a chance to get it when it was less than a penny.
Here's my question. I guess, because look, when you start getting into coins, you know I'm gonna come with that in them questions.
I know.
What is what do you think the value is of the actual coin itself? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, until Pundi X put CJs on their platform, I will not be buying Pundi X coins. And I'm just gonna be straight real with you.
That's
I mean,
100.
right? They gotta support us if they want us to support them. That's how it all boils
Yeah.
down, right? But
And
outside of
they're
that,
open to that. They're open to that.
what makes you because here's the thing, we have 33,000 people in the group, and if there's only 40,000 people with the it just froze up a little bit. We can almost double that,
Okay.
right, with the people in our group. So the thing
Correct.
I'm saying is what do you think the value is gonna come from? What is the Pundi X coin for? Like, I understand loading other cryptocurrencies onto the card, but what
Hmm.
value am I getting from having the Pundi X coin? Am I using it for fiat itself, or for currency itself, or what?
It's used as currency. Number one.
Okay.
Number two, it's used as gas when these transactions are done on the
Ah,
machine.
okay. Okay. So you have to have
Yeah.
PDX to actually move all the other transactions.
Right. Right. So
Gotcha.
use case example, we have a exclusive contract with the government of Dubai. The entire city, the entire
Okay.
city has wrote and it's already MOU done, deal is done. They're utilizing Pundi X as the exclusive point of sales device to pay school fees, to pay rent for all of the um, retail shops that are there in Dubai. And so that people understand, when I say the word Dubai, Dubai has buku amounts of money.
Yes.
We have never seen this level of wealth in America. It's not even close. Okay, there's nothing in America that can rival what is in Dubai right now. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. There's so much wealth in Dubai. You literally on a bus rolling down the freeway, and you see Lamborghinis parked on the freeway, bro, left abandoned. No, real talk. Now I'm not no hype, no nothing. Real talk. So when the city like that embraces this type of technology and says we want to use this as our point of sale, and by 2020, Dubai will be the first blockchain city in the world. They have the framework already going there. So when cities like that get on board and start using our tech, and that they have to use MPXX as gas for all of their transactions. This is why you want to have the coin in your possession.
Got you. Someone is asking, so I'm always going. I got to go to the audience. Someone asks, is there a smaller version so that you can use it for your own mobile device, like a square swiper? Do they have like a swiper that you
Great
can use?
question. So, how can they are working on a situation to where you can have several cards. I won't give names of these cards, but I'll leave that up to your imagination. So I stay congruent with what I promised I wouldn't say, but you guys can guess. Once those cards are available inside the X wallet, you can make transactions from anywhere. And right now, I'm on my phone, so you can't see it, but you can literally get QR codes for merchandise inside of the app. So if you're a merchant and let's say you're at a farmer's market, right? Or you're at a hot dog stand or whatever your business is, you can start accepting payment right there and exchanging right there as a medium of exchange. So that's already in the works. The linchpin is those other cards, and they're coming very soon.
Those other cards? Got you.
The, those other cards.
I think I know what you. I think I know what you're alluding to.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let's see
yeah.
if we got some more questions. So somebody said, where do we buy Pundix?
It's listed on Binance, BitThumb, Bittrex, um, you name it. I mean, just look up on CoinMarketCap, Nancy, Paul, Xavier, Sam. That's the ticker for Pundix.
I guess here's my question always with merchant processing types of coins that
Sure.
they're being used for processing fees. If the price of the coin gets too high, doesn't that make it too expensive to move money? Like, don't you
Uh,
want, if you want it to be a free flowing coin to where it's used for as a currency, then if the price of the coin gets to $100 or $1,000, now all of a sudden each one of those transactions are more expensive than some of the purchases you make with them. So what do you say about that? Do you think that that will be a problem in the future?
I don't foresee that being a problem anytime soon. And the reason why is because if you look at the token supply, it's up there. It's in the billions. So they thought this out with pretty good intentions of you know doing this long term. So I'm very secure in that. So
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, are there ways for them to reduce the number of fees per transaction to make sure that the amount per transaction is
yeah,
not too
yeah,
high?
yeah, yeah.
And
It's
that. Here's my question: is the Pundi X coin a currency on a public chain, or is it Pundi X is actually just running their own blockchain that you are interacting with?
right now they're on the ERC20 blockchain with Ethereum.
Okay.
Uh, the Function X blockchain will be finished Q3 of this year. The
Oh,
testnet will be done in Q2
so
of this year.
they're putting their own chain together because I understand all of these ERC20 tokens have run into a situation where it's not scalable enough for some of the stuff they want to do. So
Yeah. So,
everyone's moving to a different platform or
hmm
chain or something to make sure they speed up those processes. I got you.
yeah,
I got
yeah.
you.
So they have some really good developers. Their idea is to use IPFS as part of their blockchain, which was like when I saw that, I was like, oh, this is something that could be revolutionary when you consider IPFS, with the technology that's behind that. But it's a great situation, as far as a company that's getting this amount of notoriety. Last week we were just at the CES in Las Vegas, 2019, and we got featured by PC Magazine for our phone. We have a phone that's coming out called the X phone. That's the first blockchain phone, and it has its own wallet on the phone with private keys and everything on it. You'll be able to make phone calls without internet access, without a telco company on the blockchain side of the phone. And it also has a regular side of the phone with all the regular apps, but it also has the dApps side of it as well. So we're
Got you.
making waves out here.
Let's see. Oh yeah, D is so people didn't know that you were a the international distributor for Pundix. They didn't know that. So they're saying I didn't know D was down with that. Um
Yes.
he said I did hear they were at CES. Somebody said, isn't NPSX going to be replaced with the Function X coin?
That is there's supposed to be a AMA on the 18th around that idea. For now, that's off the table, and they're gonna come back with something else. But what I tell people is this in reference to what Pundi is doing. I've been around Zach. I've seen him move a lot, and I know his intention as from a community standpoint. His intention is to really protect the community. So he's gonna put Pundi X in a good position no matter what to be around for a long time. And that's what you want to see. The second thing I would say about that is Pundi X has enough money to withstand any type of run to the downside in this market right now. So we're going to be here, man, and we're here to stay.
All right, and then here's another question. It says, do they view cards like WireX? This is from Caster J. I'm sorry I'm not saying people's names. It's been a little bit since I've been doing this. Caster J says, do they view cards like WireX competition needing no POS?
No, no. See, when you understand your your lane, right? In China alone, last year, China did $5.5 trillion with a T in point of sale transactions, right? So when you can shave off, let's say 1% to 5% of that business as a company, you're in a good space. And that's what Pundi X is doing. And that's just China.
So
That's not the whole of Asia.
Are they already in China?
We're coming to China. Right now,
because China tends to be a bit of a walled off. Like the Great Wall of China is far more than
real.
Than the wall.
It's real.
It is. The Great Wall is the
real.
Great Firewall of China, right?
It's real. But what I would say is some of the executive team are from China. So they're working back channel on those relationships to get Pundi in China. Because as I posted that video in Koinda of what is going on in China, they are way ahead of us as far as how to use payments, you know. So what you see going on is in China in reference to how things are being paid for is literally coming to the West. So that's why I jumped on this wave called Pundi X, because this isn't going anywhere. This is the future. Cashless society without right now, everybody that's listening to us, there's very few people that have $1,000 cash in their wallet. There's very few people that have $200 cash in their wallet. What we walk around with is these debit cards. So it's coming. It's coming. So it's now is the time to just get prepared and hop in on stuff that we see that's viable.
So here's the question, I guess. I think I have a question along the same lines as Cashta. So
sure.
If we already have things like Apple Pay and Alipay and WeChat Pay, basically, how
those are accepted on the Pundi X device, by the way.
But being accepted there, how do we get more people to get? Why would we need the Pundi X wallet or X wallet, right? Why do we need the X wallet if all of this stuff's already accepted? It's just really just a point of sale, and at the end of the day, the point of sale system, I mean, that's locked up by a lot of different companies already. So what is Pundi X's goal to be bought out by one of these major payment processors? Like, what do you think the end goal is for Pundi X?
That's probably something that would definitely be looked at. Right now, I don't think that's the vision of them at all, because one, Pundi X is first to market. And normally when you're first to market, you kind of stick. It's like Tesla, you know?
Right.
Everybody's trying to catch up to Tesla right now with all these electric cars. But by the time people catch up, Tesla's on to some other stuff.
But I
You know?
don't know if they first to market. Like for me, I don't think that's first to market just because Square had the ability for you to use Bitcoin at the Square POS a while ago, right? Like, and it really just didn't take off. So do you find
But
that there is
you gotta remember, where is Square? What's Square's footprint? It's only in the United States.
But no. But that's my question. Do you think around the globe there will be a mass adoption of many cryptocurrencies? So that's why Pundix works? Or do you think there will be around the globe the adoption of, let's say, Bitcoin wins or Litecoin wins, or you get what I'm saying? Like, is there a reason to have all of those different currencies? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's my question. Because I mean, I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure if the adoption will wind up needing a lot of different coins around the world. But either way, Pundix is already positioned well because they have all the coins, like a whole lot of different coins. The only coin they don't have is a CJ, right? And like I said, I mean, that's real though. That's real.
That's 100.
Like, that's what we're doing in 2019. Like, either you down with the CJ or you not. And if you're not down with the CJ, then it's gonna be very difficult for us to be down with you. You know what I'm saying? From a business perspective, because that's what we're doing. We're building a community currency within our group. And it's like, if you're not gonna support the community currency of the group, then why in the world would you come to us to support you? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So and that's why we support you, brother, because you are part of the group right now. You're a Koinda, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, if we're using a community currency to build an alternative economy, I mean, we need Pundix, because it's not that hard. I mean, we are a Stellar-based token, so it wouldn't be that hard to add us. Here's the question: is Stellar already on Pundix? Is the Lumen?
Yes. Yeah, it's a partnership.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be a problem to add CJs. So we just need to we just need you to holler at the dude. You know what I mean? And let's go.
Lamar, I can put you in contact with the people that can make this happen. This is no problem. And you already know what time it is when we start talking around these lines.
Yeah, all day. I already know. You know me, you just gotta stay on it. Your phone's about to die. Yeah. I saw you getting the cord. I'll give you a chance to plug up. I'll give you a chance.
Yeah, no problem.
Let me see what other questions we got while we waiting.
Okay.
Wow. Somebody said, do you guys really think the Federal Reserve and globalists will allow a long-term future for crypto in the United States? It ain't about allow around here, man. We got access to the internet. It ain't about allow. We don't ever talk about allow. What are you talking about? Yeah. Like, we are free people around here. Like, you're not gonna tell me what I can and cannot do. We'll use what we gotta use when we gotta use it, because ain't nothing we doing illegal. Real talk.
That's right. That's right. And I say this respectfully, I mean no disrespect. Regardless of if the United States get on board with crypto or not, crypto will succeed, because there's 2.5 billion people in the world without financial services, without bank accounts, that need access to direct-to-consumer technology, which is the blockchain. So make no mistake, it would be nice to have the U.S. mass adopt the crypto, but it's not necessary.
Right. And I hear what Amir is saying. Say, if you want to grab Ethereum in order to create a smart contract, he's basically saying there will be many different tokens for different things, and that's the idea. But that's what I'm saying. From that situation, that's not a currency type of a play, though, right? We don't need a POS to go buy Ethereum to make a smart contract. So that's why I'm asking that. Like, do you think, just from what you're seeing, that there will be the winners on the currency side? And to be completely real, if they jump on this CJ train right now, the amount of vendors that are jumping in and want to use this stuff, you'll probably get all kinds of people getting a Pundix machine because they want to be able to accept CJs, right? So yeah, you really gotta talk to folks, man. Like, that's the easiest way to tell if people are down or not with our community, is if they are willing to accept or use our currency. So it's like, that's all that really matters, right?
That one, I already know the sentiment around accepting other coins, right? If that means what it means, then yes, I can tell you that we can work something out. So it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Somebody said, let's go. If they add CJs, I'm holding MPX. HODL. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta get that thing to work out. CJs will be cool. What date? Look, so people are saying what date. Did I see you make a post about free crypto Pundix is given with the X wallet? Are they giving free Pundix?
Yes, there's a bonus that's going out right now to where, and I'll post a link in this video. That way, if you download the Pundix wallet on your phone, as soon as you activate it and set it up, you'll get free Pundi right there on the spot.
Gotcha.
Right now, I've almost gotten 1,000 coins just for having the X wallet on my phone.
Got you. That's what's up. Let's see. Any more questions? Because I got to get off, y'all. Y'all know it's a marathon day for me. I got another live at 3 o'clock with the Gentleman of Crypto. So it's man, I wanted to do this conversation with D for a long time. Great dude, as you can see. Look, dude, like I always say, if you grinning, you winning. Like my uncle used to say, if you grinning, you winning. This brother right here is winning. So
that's true, man.
Facts,
that's
man.
true.
Grinning, so he's winning, and that's a good thing, man. So the people who are using the X wallet and all of that, y'all understand. I told D that I am going to buy some of the Pundi coin as soon as CJs get on the Pundi X device, because it's not that hard to add that coin. It's the same thing pretty much as XLM. So let's get them to get that on there and let's get going. It said post the link. Can't wait to see CJs in the wallet.
Listen, as soon as we get through with this Facebook Live, you know what my next conversation is?
Yeah.
CJ.
No, you gotta look, I'm telling you, all you gotta do is tell my man Zach, say, look, Zach, you said there's only 40,000 people in the world with this coin. There is a group that said all you got to do is add their coin. And think about it. They add all these other coins, and those people aren't giving them no pledges. When you add this coin to the Pundix system, and then we'll move from there. That's all he got to do is just say these cats will work with you, and if you want to holler at me, I'm nobody in the group but another member. But if they want to holler at me and we'll figure out how to make it work, let's make it work. Holler at them and tell them we got 33,000 on our back. Y'all only got 40,000 holding it right now. We almost double you up like that. Plus, we got vendors that want to take CJs right now in their store. So
okay,
tell them this is a prime opportunity. Opportunity to get a group behind you, to push it, to move it, and those kind of things. But again, in 2019, we are not working with these people unless they're willing to work with us. That's all it boils down to.
1,000%.
You know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
That's how it goes, man. So
you know why I'm smiling right now, Lamar?
Yeah, what's that, man?
Because I already know what's about to happen.
Speak it into existence, man. Because we realize our value, man. We realize how much value we have as a group. We realize how much value we have as a community, but we are willing to share in that value with other people if they understand and recognize that we have that same value. You know what I'm saying? So,
yes. Trust me, I agree with you, and I will be the biggest advocate to get CJs on the Pundix ecosystem. They've done it for Dubai. Dubai has their own coin. It makes it easier that you're already on the Lumen. So, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer all the way around.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what somebody. Amir said, he said, don't sleep on the free currency from the X wallet. I'm not sleeping on it at all, but it ain't free to me if it's just in my wallet. That's all I'm gonna say. If I just got a wallet and they not working with me, I'm not fooling with that currency. That's just how it is for me. Because we got all this stuff got to work together. I'm not gonna be walking around with a marketing tool for Pundi if they're not willing to put our CJs on there. And that's just how it goes for me. So
that's real. That's real.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you, D. I really, really appreciate
you. Hey, thank you,
brother.
man.
We want to help you out. Make sure you keep posted in the group. Make sure you keep the group up on the stuff that you're doing and building out the market. Congratulations on your position with the company.
Thank you, sir.
That is what they call super dope, right? So yeah, man, keep doing it. And make sure you tune back in at 3 o'clock because we'll be on with the Gentleman of Crypto. So, hey, man.
100%.
As we always say, bro, live love, love life. Holla at you, D.
All right.